Good morning from the dark of Spain. It is 10 to 6 and I'm moving already. I woke up at 5. I really would have wanted to sleep in. The beds are so comfy when you don't need to use your sleeping liner like you have a duvet, so it just makes the sleeping so much more enjoyable. But it is meant to rain today, so I'm trying to walk without rain as much as possible. That's why I'm here. Yeah, last night I had, wow, there's loads of ants. Last night I had really good dinner. I had 2 fried eggs, 3 chicken, not steaks, but like really thinly cut chicken breasts, chips, and salad mix. That was deadly. What else? Oh, Jesus Christ! I nearly sprained my ankle. Nothing really. For breakfast, I had 2 slices of toast with jam, as always in here. And last night I bought 2 baby yogurts, so I had them as well. So I had quite a nice breakfast if you think about it. And in kilometer 18 I'm passing a village where there might be a possibility to get some food, so that's nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today, or for this morning. Nothing really new. Last night I slept in a place with 2 Aussie guys, really nice guys. But like once I put my earplugs on and sleeping mask on, I just I died. Like it was 2 minutes and I was asleep already. So I suppose that only means that I'm quite tired here. So I'm not lost, but like I walked the wrong way again. Again, it's only like 3 or 4 days ago when I did this same thing again. It is absolutely pointless of me trying to navigate in the dark. So basically, when I got back to the point where I thought that I went the wrong way, the arrow, there was like a proper arrow, not painted, like a proper made arrow that pointed me to the direction that I thought that I was going to the wrong way. One Camino app showed that that was the wrong way. Gron's app, on the other hand, showed me that that's the only way. So I suppose now, when I got to the Buen Camino app, I am going to some sort of old way, and I hope that I can get through from here, because otherwise this day is going to be long. But we'll see where it brings me. So I'm back on the real Camino, and I would have happily walked on the road, but this threw me into this sandy road. So soon I need to stop to empty all the sand from my shoe. It is unreal how many issues I have had, like in the first. Today is my day 12. So in 12 days, like there probably hasn't been a day that I haven't had something, or that I haven't had anything. Like now I needed to stop and put a blister plaster on my right heel, like not inside of the heel but the inner corner, because I'm getting blister in there. So before anything bad happens, I'm trying to prevent it. But that's only because of yesterday that I was walking all day in the wet shoes. And like on first year, the problem started maybe after week and a half, 2 weeks, but now it's just a constant 2 weeks. So I kind of hope that I will finish strong with no problems. Last year, I cannot remember that I would have had anything else than just like blisters in the places that they didn't really matter. So last year was a good year. I clearly had better shoes. These shoes are just like, oh, they are hurting my soul. But I have what I have, and I'm going to deal with it. Could be worse, you know. But for sure, these shoes are not coming back to Finland. Like, I will ditch them. I'll throw them in a bin in the hostel before I get to the airport, and that's the end of these shoes then. So happy news. The next 2 days I'll have easier days. So tomorrow I will have 22 kilometers, and the day after that 20. Then I think I have like 31 and 19 on a day when I get to Salamanca. So on those 20 kilometer days I am going to walk, or I'm going to sleep probably until 8 and leave at 9 if it's okay for the albergue. If not, then I need to leave earlier. And on a day to Salamanca, I'm going to wake up early. So I get there early and I ask the albergue if I can leave my backpack in there. So then in Salamanca, I have all day time to see stuff, because it's a big city, like it's a university city. So there has to be loads of stuff to see. So it was meant to rain today. Doesn't really look like it at the moment. But I hope that it will rain at some point, because I am prepared. I am prepared for rain. And if it doesn't rain today, it will rain another day. So I kind of nearly would hope that it was today. So in an hour it should start raining. I kind of hope that I could make it to the village, to the cafe, before it starts to rain. And then while I'm in there, it can start raining. I don't care that much anymore. I still have half a day left after that, or like 18, maybe 20 kilometers left after that. But yeah, it would be nice to be dry before I get there, or by the time I get there, and then I can make myself ready for rain, mentally ready for rain when I'm in there. So I stopped in a place where the app shows that there's an albergue and bar, cafe, something like that. Well, definitely it didn't have any. It just had Roman ruins. So yeah, there was a bench, so I stopped there for a sit, for a little sit, and had some snacks. And now I keep walking. I have 20 kilometers left, and my heels are hurting and my feet are hurting. But the fact that tomorrow is only 20 kilometer day, it kind of helps me a little bit. Maybe today I'll find new insoles. So somebody. So maybe that'll. Look at my shoe. Oh no. Anyway, maybe today I'll find new insoles, and tomorrow all is going to be good. I don't know. But yeah, let's just finish today and get some rest. So the views really haven't been changing at all in the last few days. It's just the same. We're walking from fields to fields, but there is a snowy mountain. Yippee! I'm sorry about the view. I just wanted you to hear the frogs. Well, this is really pretty. Look at that. No, but seriously, the frogs, I haven't seen any, but I can hear loads of them. Huh. I have 15 kilometers left, and here I am lying on the ground, putting my feet up because they are so tired. And the rain didn't come after all, so all is good except the pain. So the only problem with the plasters for blisters is that when you put it on your feet, and your feet will be really extremely hot while you're walking, not necessarily sweaty, but just hot. The glue of the plaster melts in your sock, and it doesn't come off. It doesn't matter how much you wash it or how many times, it does not come off, and you have ruined your socks. This has happened to me, to my one of my toe socks, one pair of my toe socks. It was the big toe, and now I have loads of glue, sticky glue, on the bottom of my sock, toe sock, right sock, right sock, the palm of my foot. I still don't know what body part it is, but the palm of my foot, that's sticky inside and outside. The sock that I have over that sock is sticky inside and outside. My insole is sticky, and the flip-flops, or like flip-flops, they are also sticky, which makes my right foot to get stuck in my shoe. So yeah, kind of, they are a good thing, but at the same time they're not when you're hiking. So this is going to be the most interesting 8 kilometers. Like, the front of my leg is hurting on both. My hips, or hip, but from the both side, is hurting. My heel is hurting. Just every bit of my legs and feet are hurting. I have 8 kilometers left, but got to go because no one will pick me up from here. So it is what it is. Then I get to rest, unless I probably should go and check from the pharmacy if they have insoles, if they help this situation at all. Because tomorrow is a 20 kilometer day, so it kind of would be handy to have new insoles just to kind of walk them in, because it's a short day, and see how my feet feel about them. I can only tell you that that water, like, there would have been things to jump over, but as you can see, not. And that water was cold. I mean, my feet were hot, yes, I can admit that, but after walking over that thing, it felt like my toes are going to fall off. Like, it was so cold. Also, the blister plaster came off because thanks to that, I managed to get the blister. The plaster, I think, was the problem this time. And also I realized that on my little toe, I have had a blister in there, but it has disappeared. But yeah, I probably really need those insoles. I have, I don't know, 7 kilometers left. It's just there was no point to put the new plaster on it, and it is, I can tell you, it's tiny, like it's the size of your, like, a little finger nail, but when it's in the wrong place, it is in the wrong place. So I suppose I have to kind of limp for the next 6 kilometers, which is not fine, but sure, what else can I do? And yeah, we have to keep walking because no one will pick me up from here. So the question is, when I was crossing the stream, there was this woman on the other side, and I left at 10 to 6, and there is absolutely no Spanish person who would leave before me. So where did she come from? Because there's really nowhere to stay, and if she had stayed in the albergue like a little back ago, I don't know how to say it. Anyway, she would have needed to leave at like 12 or 11, which also doesn't work out because usually you would need to be out by 9 from the albergue. So where did she appear? Where is she coming from? Where is she going to? Maybe she's just a normal hiker. I don't know. But this is a mystery. So who is that? That's the Spanish lady. Oh, great. So eventually I made it to the albergue, and I have a really painful blister, but it's not a big one. I had a shower, I walked around trying to find a shop, couldn't find anything that is open. Also, there isn't really places to eat that are open, except maybe 1 or 2. So yeah, but anyway, I'll have breakfast for tomorrow, and then I'm passing a town that should have somewhere to eat. And if I get to the place early, I should have somewhere to eat and then dinner. So tomorrow is going to be all good, no problems. So I have had my dinner now. There's 3 Dutch guys. I wasn't having dinner with them, but I was talking with them because they were on the table right next to me. Great fellas. We're going to go in the same place tomorrow as well. So loads of joking around. I am really cold and I really need to pee. But yeah, could have had more for dinner. But you know, it is what it is. So maybe tomorrow the dinner will be a little bit bigger.